Today we have 3 races: Kyalami, Hakone, and Homestead, Miami. As usual, my racing mate has a good start, but then gets hit and pushed off by other drivers. The first third of the starting lap always is about rough fighting for positions, with the risk of being turned around. My start also was fine, but then I found myself stuck between 2 other cars. That unfortunately ended in a contact with an Audi, causing a crash. The field stays close, and it is almost impossible to avoid small contacts. Just to clear things up, the turning cars are not my fault. Their turning is caused by bad grip throughout the corner. First lap is closing to the end, but it is still tight and hard racing. Ending the lap with acceptable incidents, I was satisfied with my actual position. At first corner of the second lap, I got a bit wide and ended up in battle with 3 other cars. First, the other car bumped me at the back, and then pushed me off from beside. Sometimes my car happens to take an off-road ride. And again, Kyalami for sure is a track with little grip, so it repeatedly happens to leave the track when braking for a corner. The 2 cars in front of me were in a fight, and I had to be careful not to crash into them. When they touched and struggled at the track, I had to slow down, and the Subaru took advantage of it to overtake the Audi and me. Lucky me, The Subaru pushed too hard and got off track to the sand. I accidentally touched a car inside a corner. I think this is the cause for what will happen later. The audio still is behind me and pushes hard. And now, maybe his brain had some malfunction. He just drove full speed, crashing into my car on purpose. I do not know why that was necessary. If the little contact a few seconds earlier caused him to act in that stupid way, maybe he should overthink taking part in a racing game. Maybe I have to practice more at that corner. I have had a fast line through the last corner and came with a good speed behind the Audi, so I had no problem to pass him. He stood close, waiting for me doing a mistake to get the position back. And then I got off track, but I could maintain the position. Now he had a better line and could overtake me at the inside. Nice and fair fight. Speaking of a nice fight, my colleague had to fight also for his final position. It has been close between the two cars, but both delivered a fair and respectful performance. After overtaking outside track, the other car pushed too hard and had to go through the sand. So, luckily, he got his position back and could make it there to the checkered flag. I had a good start and got close on the inside of the first corner, not to get into collisions. But sometimes it is impossible for some drivers to work with a given space, and I got a bump that caused my car to slide. It was a close field with almost no space for mistakes, so it was more keeping than gaining position. A coney is not the best track for grip, so the car sometimes struggles. With the car at its limits, fighting means also small bumps with other cars, sliding or leaving track. My race mate had a similar experience. A good start at first, then got pushed and almost turned by two other cars. As happened often, I gained a position, but then did not get the braking point for the next corner and lose the position again. The whole race was very tight between cars. Gaining and losing positions was at a fast rate. I was in position to attack my race mate, but with leaving the track at the inside of the corner, I lost too much speed to keep up. The fighting at the track really kept me busy. No space for even small mistakes without losing a position. This time, I could attack him with better speed and had no problem to overtake him. Unfortunately, I could not enjoy the success very long, as two cars put me in a sandwich through a fast corner. One bread at the left, one bread at the right, and I was the sad sausage in the middle. So I lost two positions at once, but I was a nice maneuver. Bad luck and good luck are close beside, as first I lose a position to the purple Audi. But then get one back from the yellow Volkswagen. Crossing the line side by side. Can you tell who was first? My race mate got P2 to start from, and got into a tight fight for the lead. He tried to attack several times, but had to stick with his also good second position. My start was good too. A bit ahead of me, a yellow Audi has been turned by another car. After the race, we had a little chat, because he blamed me to be the car that turned him. Luckily, I could clear this up with the recording. I tried to pass two other cars by going through the corner at a tight inner line. But both other cars took more speed out of the corner to the following straight, and I had to stay behind. The yellow Audi that has been turned at the start caught up on me and even overtook me. The Peugeot has been overtaken by another Hyundai and tried to fight back the position through the next corner, but then missed the braking point. So both cars got onto the meadow, with a better end for the Peugeot. Remember the yellow Audi from before? He also could pass the next car, a Hyundai. But from this point on, it will have a surprising change at the race for him and me. The Hyundai stayed close to the Audi, waiting to make a move to get back the position. To be honest, that was not an accident. If you look close, the Hyundai changed his mind to hit the Audi on purpose. Due to this event, I got into position to overtake both cars. But then another accident happened. Let us have a close look what happened. The Hyundai seems to have problems with cars that are faster than them and changed direction to turn my car on purpose.